Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends.
Hi. Hi.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
That's good. Okay. So today, inshallah, we will start the new term. You guys, of course, know about that. Term 2.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, guys.
Yes. Yes.
Just get everything ready for you. Okay, so as I said, guys, we started term 2. Inshallah, we will learn about chapter 2, lesson 2, talking about the life cycles of different organisms. We'll learn about plants, the stages of growing. We'll have a really fun project this term, inshallah, about growing plants. We'll also have to study about the different parts of the flower, like the male and female parts and everything. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss, do we need anything? Sheet, book, paper?
No, this is just the first session. I don't think you need all of that. Okay.
Okay.
So the online guys, are you joining us physically this term or are you still online?
I think it's still online.
Okay. So chapter 2, lesson 2, talking about the life cycles. Guys, we'll start with lesson 2, not lesson 1. Lesson 1 is about the genes and everything. We'll study more about them next year. Okay, so we skipped and we started with lesson 2. So you guys know that plants are really important. We need to take care of them. That's the first thing to talk about. How it is important for us to, um, you know, clean them and water them. Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna mute you all now because some of you are making. It's okay. So let's start with the first word, life cycle. Why do we have to take care of plants, guys? Because they clear the air around us. They also help us have the oxygen we need. So that's why we need to, take more care about them. But we also need to study more about them. Okay, so to study about them, we need to know the life cycle of plants. What do we mean by life cycle? It's all the stages a living thing goes through. For example, we as humans, we start with babies and then we grow into children and then we become teenagers, for example, and adults and then, old people, right? This is called life cycle. So what is a life cycle again? It's the stages living things go through. Okay? We can say it's the beginning of one generation to the next. Like plants have a life cycle. They start as a seed. Some of them start as spores, right? Because not all plants grow by seeds, remember?
Yes.
Yes, and this seed goes through different stages. I mean, it starts growing roots and then growing stem and leaves and then growing flowers. So those are different stages until this plant, of course, dies and have another new one. The same happens with animals, for example, like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, right? These are a lot of stages in their lives. That's why we call it a life cycle.
Yes.
We call it life cycle. Some of you guys raised their hands. Let me see. Yes, Muhammad? Yes, Muhammad.
Miss, the plant cycle. Hello,
Yes, Habibi, I can hear you.
Miss.
Yes, I can hear you, Muhammad. I can hear you.
Miss. Okay. The plant cycle starts with a seed, then roots, then stem, then leaves, then flowers, and eventually will grow fruit on it or
That's
vegetables.
right, yes. The flower will then
And the
evolve into a
caterpillar,
fruit.
yes,
That's totally right. Yes, and the fruit will
yes.
include the seed inside of it. Yes,
And
Muhammad.
the butterfly,
Yes.
there was a worm. Then it grew in like a cone, and then it
Yes,
has
it's
wings.
called cocoon. Yes, cocoon. Yes, that's right,
Yes,
Muhammad. That's right. Thank you for these information. Thank you so much.
you're right.
Yes, so you guys now learn about the word life cycle. Do you have any problem about this? Do you guys have
No.
any problems? Yes. Okay, so we'll start with the life cycle of plants. Yes, some of you guys said miss. One of you said miss.
Me.
Yes, Malak.
Miss, and the frog has also a water cycle,
They
a
have
life
life
cycle.
cycle. Yes, that's right. Yes, they start as toads and then become
And then,
adults.
yes,
Yes, that's right, Malak. Thank you for this
they
example.
has
Thank
a
you so
they
much.
have
Yeah,
a lot of stages
they have many
to grow.
stages. That's true.
I know all of them.
Yes, we learn about them when we move to animals. That's right. Thank you, Malak. Thank you so much for sharing this information. Okay, so we'll start with the life cycle of plants. So we guys learned that life cycle again are the stages, the different steps the plant goes through, okay, while growing up. So we have three stages. We have germination, seedling stage, and flowering stage. You guys learned about this in term one, by the way. We learned about this lesson before in an online session. I hope you guys remember. Okay, so we have germination, seedling stage, flowering stage. Let's start with germination. It means when the plant starts to grow up. Okay, so what do you guys think grows first, roots or stem?
Root.
Roots, yes, that's right. Roots grow first. Can you see the roots
Before the
growing?
root, even
Roots.
a seed.
Yes, so first the seed will swell up, okay, and which means get bigger in size. It will crack the seed coat, okay, the seed coat will be cracked. There is a coverage that protects the seed, it's called seed coat. Okay, so the seed coat again will be cracked and the root will come out of it. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes, so Muhammad, you
Miss,
still have any question because you raised your hand?
Miss, which is the seed called?
Miss.
Muhammad, do you still need
Miss,
anything because you raised your hand?
Yes. The thing that is the thing that expands eventually and grow roots. Is it called what? It's called what?
What do you mean?
Do you know the small thing that grows roots? The picture in the picture.
This is a seed.
yeah, it's the seed that
Yes, it is called. This is
the
you said another name.
Seed coat?
Yes,
Well, the seed coat is a protective layer. I will show it to you guys now. It's a protective layer that
it's a
surrounds the
protection for the
seed.
seed.
Yes, when the conditions are right for the seed to grow, this seed coat will crack open and get the roots out. Rukmini, do you have any questions? Because you're also raising your hand. Rukmini, are you with us? Do you have any questions,
Miss
sweetie?
Miss Naha.
I don't have a question. Can I say an example?
Yes, you
Miss,
can say an example. Yes, ma'am. Give Rukmini a minute. Yes?
Some of the beans we use for food.
Yes?
Yes, sometimes we Indians sometimes put these seeds in water so they will suck up the water, and
Yes?
when the and then the plant will grow without soil,
That's
just
right.
water.
Yes. Yes,
These
that's
are
right.
I
invertebrates.
used to
They
see.
are
Actually,
invertebrates.
this is the project we're doing, inshallah, this term, growing plants together.
I used I used to see them growing
Yes,
out of the seed coat. First, I see the seed normal, and then I see it, getting a little fatter.
yes, bigger. Yes, it's getting a little bigger, and
Yeah,
then it
bigger.
cracks open and get the roots out. Yes, but when the seeds are
Yes,
so
I used
small
to.
like that, we do not actually expose it to sunlight because sunlight will actually dry them out and lead them to not growing anymore. But you'll
Yeah.
guys learn about this inshallah when we do the project together. Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
Miss
Okay. So
Miss
Malik, you
Maha,
have a
Rugmini.
question?
Maha,
Just yes, Malik.
I have.
is this seed is like growing roots and the plant?
Yes, but now you can see the roots only coming out.
Yeah, the
Yes,
white roots.
yes. Can you see them? Yeah. Okay.
Miss, the Rugmini said they are invertebrates because they suck up water.
She said that.
Yeah, no, the example Rugmini said they are invertebrates because they suck up water without any soil.
No, I didn't hear her saying invertebrates. Meaning, did you say
No,
invertebrates?
because she
Of
said
course not.
these
They
No,
plants.
didn't.
no, no. She didn't say
Even if
invertebrates.
they're plant,
She only said
even
that.
Because
if
invertebrates suck up water only.
Who said that? Rugmini?
no
Me.
one said that.
No
Not
one said that.
me.
Rugmini did. Yes, Rugmini, I know. Rugmini did not
I
say
said,
invertebrates. You said that, Muhammad, but this is wrong because invertebrates are animals
really?
only. Okay? Invertebrates and
Invertebrates?
vertebrates are animals, not plants. Okay? So plants have their own groups. They have
Oh,
vascular and
she said it.
non-vascular plants, remember?
Yes.
Yes, the vascular and non-vascular plants, but all of them suck the water. I mean, vascular plants have roots, and the roots suck the water from the soil. But the non-vascular plants, the ones that do not have roots, they also suck the water, but from their whole body, like a sponge, because they do not
I
have
know.
roots. This is the major difference. Okay, I know you know that,
Yes.
but Rugmini did not say invertebrates. I know that.
I said.
Okay, Malek.
Yes, it is true.
Miss, I wanna say something about the roots.
Okay, you can share it with us.
The reason that plants have roots, because if we are in winter, the air will be so hard, winter or summer, I don't
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
The weather will be like maybe the air will be so like
Windy?
yeah, and then maybe the plants like can fly. That's why all the plants have roots, but
Yes,
not
that's
all
right.
of them.
Yes. Well, vascular plants have roots, while the non-vascular plants have root-like structures, things that look like roots, to help them anchor their bodies or hold in the soil. That's right. Thank you, Malak. Yes, because holding in the soil will help the plant stand still in its place and not blown up by the wind. This is true. Yes, when there is a really heavy wind, it will be blown away. Just like the wind yesterday, guys. Did you see the wind yesterday? It was really windy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was harsh.
Yeah. Okay. That was the first stage. We will talking about the germination, which means growing up. When the plant starts growing up, it's called germination. Can you guys repeat it after me?
Germination.
Yes. Again, germination.
Germination.
Yes.
Germination.
Germination. That's right. Germination when the plant starts to grow. Can you guys repeat this one? So again, germination when the plant starts
Germination.
to grow.
Germination is when the
When the
plant
plant
starts to
starts
grow.
to grow. Yes, that's right. Germination
Miss
when the plant
Germination
starts to
came in
grow.
the exam.
Yes, I know, because you guys learned about it a little bit in the term one. So I had to make sure you hear me well or you're not. Are you focusing during the sessions or you're not? Okay. Number two, the seedling stage. Seedling stage. And this is when the plant starts to be formed. Like we can see the stem, we can start to see the leaves. Okay. Of course, leaves are the food makers, remember? Leaves are the one responsible for making food for the plant. Do you guys remember this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
so
we
can you guys
remember.
see how now it's growing? Now we can see a plant with leaves, but we still have no flowers yet. Okay, so this is the second stage. The seedling stage is when you can see the
Okay.
stem and the leaves growing up. Okay, out of the soil, of course.
Okay.
Okay, now
Okay.
the third step, which is flowering stage. From its name, flowering means when the plant starts growing flowers, right? Now the plant has a flower in it. Okay, can you guys see the flowers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have three stages. We have the germination, when the plant starts growing, and we have seedling stage where we can find or see the stem and the leaves, and leaves are the food makers. They make food for the plant by a process called, can you guys remember the process by which plants make their own food?
Um, vacuum.
Germination.
No,
Germination.
no.
No.
I was talking about
Photosynthesis.
that's right,
It's all
photosynthesis.
photosynthesis.
Yes,
I said it.
photosynthesis. Yes, it's the
Yay!
process by which plants make their own food using the sunlight, the carbon dioxide from the air. Like they breathe in the carbon dioxide, they use nutrients from the soil. That's right. Now the third stage, which is the flowering stage, where the plant starts making and developing flowers.
My turn. Yes.
Now we have a new word. It's called pollination. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Pollination.
Also learned a little bit about this in term one because some of you will say, Miss, we learned about this before. What is pollination? Can you guys see Can you guys see the P?
Yes.
Can you see the small yellow ball-like
Yeah.
Yeah.
structures on
Makes
our
it to
bodies?
make
It is
like
huge, not small.
Well, it's kind of small. According to the bee, it's really small. Like we cannot see this with our own eyes sometimes.
it
Yes,
has a big eye. It has a big eye.
yes, it has a big eye. Yes. So can you see the yellow things on its body? Can you see them?
Yes.
Yes, this
Yes.
is
The
called
dots.
Yes.
pollen. This is
This
called pollen from the word pollination.
This yellow's like small balls.
Yes, the small ball, yes.
on the bee.
For learning about the pollination, guys, we need to know that even plants have male and female parts, like a boy and girl. Okay,
What?
female,
Really?
yes, female refers to a girly system, and male refers to a man.
The male is like a right one or a left one, and the female is the middle one.
Yes, this
Miss,
is the
I want to say
female part.
something.
This is the
But
female
miss,
part.
they have more than one
Male
the same
parts,
one.
yes. They have two things, yes.
Yes.
They actually have more than
Miss,
two sometimes. Like if you
Yeah.
guys looked at this picture, the one with flowers, can you see
where?
it? Yes, can you see
Yeah.
these
It has
Yeah.
yellow long structures coming out from the flower?
Yes.
The very small branches?
Yes, small branches. Can you see them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Miss, it
this is
looks
actually a male part. Can you see?
Miss, it looks like an onion whenever it didn't open yet.
True.
Yes,
Very true.
yeah, it looks like onions. Yes, that's right.
Miss Noha.
So can you guys see these yellow branches?
Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
the pollen. These are the pollen the bee standing over. And this is the
Yes.
male part too. Okay? Okay. So you guys now learned that even flowers have male and female parts. This yellow one called stamen, this is the male part.
Tegman.
Male part, yes. This one produces pollen. Pollen are the small ball-like structures you can see here over the pea. Can you
Small
see them?
branches.
Can you see these small structures
Yes.
over the flower? Small, yeah,
The
yellow
dots.
ones. Those are the pollen
Yes.
coming out from the stamen, which is the male part, the male reproductive system or part, the one responsible for making babies and small youngs. Of course, in here, making seeds. So the pollen will join the stigma, which is the one in the middle in here. This is the female part. the girly part, we can say, okay? Because now we need to form a seed, and flowers are responsible for making seeds, making new plants or baby plants inside the seeds. For order
Just
for
1 second. Which one does make the plant seed? Can you repeat it?
Okay, Muhammad. In general,
Yes.
the flower, the whole flower, okay, the one with petals and everything, the flower makes seeds. Okay? Okay. In
Yes.
order to make a seed, we need a male and a female cells. We call them sex cells or reproductive cells. Okay, so we need a male, apart from the male, and apart from the female. So we can form the seed.
Okay.
Okay, pollen comes from the male reproductive parts to join the egg inside the stigma. So the egg then
Mm.
will develop into a seed. We'll learn about this more. Okay, but just I want you guys to know now there
Miss
are male
Naha,
and female parts.
Miss
Okay,
Okay,
Naha.
miss.
yes,
In the last picture, like not this one, the other one,
yes, this
Miss,
one.
can you say the male and
I
female
don't,
part
I don't
again?
understand this part.
Okay, I said, guys, we will understand it more later, like when we move through the
Miss, can you
pictures.
say
I
the
just wanted you
can
to
you say
know
the
that there are male parts, male, like a masculine one, like male, a man, okay? A boy parts, we call them stamen in here, stamen, this one, okay?
Yeah.
And we have a female part, girly one, we call stigma,
Yes. But
okay?
like, is the uh white line is the
Yes, this
stigma?
one in the middle, yes, this is stigma. And this small ball over it is the pollen coming from stamen. And this pollen
Oh,
needs an egg
Miss,
inside.
all of the yellow are stamen.
But just give yourself time and you'll understand. Yes, Muhammad.
Miss, I wanted to say something.
Yes.
Can I say the life cycle of the plant?
But I think we need to focus on learning about the seeds now, Muhammad. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So just give yourself time and maybe I will ask you about them at the end of the session. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so in here, guys, you can see a flower. This is a certain flower. The one purpley thing, fatty thing in the middle, this is the female part, female, okay? And these two standing branches, can you guys see the two standing branches ending with yellow parts?
are male.
Yes,
Male.
those
Yellow
are
eyes.
male. We call them stamen. Okay, the male will produce, can you see these two small balls coming down? Those are the
Yes.
pollen. Yes, this is the pollen. And the pollen will come through the stamen, come down through the stigma, which is the female part, to join the egg inside to make seeds. Look carefully at this one. So here is the pollen. Can you see the pollen standing over the stigma?
Yeah.
And the pollen will reach down into the eggs or ovules. These ovules
Yeah.
means egg inside the stigma. You can see, guys, now both of them joining together. The egg, this is the egg cell. Can you see how it turned into seeds?
Yeah.
Yes, and then the flower will swollen up to turn into fruits at the end with the seeds inside of it. So again, the pollen, which is the male sex cells, will join the eggs. Will join the eggs. Can you see the small purpley ones? Can you see the
Yes.
small purpley ones? Yes. They join the
Sperm
eggs.
cells.
Yes,
There's
those
They're called
are the
sperm
male
cells.
sex cells. And now the egg turns into seeds. And now the ovary or the stigma will swollen up into a fruit with the seed inside of it.
Yes.
Yes, so first we have pollination. Pollination is when the pollen moves into the stigma.
Yes. To
This
make
is
an egg.
a stage,
An egg
okay?
or a fruit.
Yes, goes into the stigma. The pollen moves into the stigma. This is called pollination. But we have eggs down there, eggs. Can you see them? We call them
Yes.
ovules. Yes.
Yes.
Those eggs need the pollen or the male sex cells to join them so they can develop into fertilized egg or what we call seeds.
Yes.
So we have a new stage now. It's called fertilization. Fertilization is when the pollen join the egg down there. Okay? Can you see the word fertilization? Can you guys see it? Fertilization.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
fertilization happens after pollination. So first we have pollination where the pollen joins the stigma up there. And then when the pollen joins the egg inside the stigma, it's what we call fertilization. So now the egg will become fertilized egg. Okay? Fertilized egg means seeds. It means seeds. Can you guys see the seeds? Yes, those
Yes.
who are writing, Basil, Yusuf, Basil and Yusuf, both of you guys, stop playing with the screen. Try to take them off, please. Yusuf and Basil, thank you so much. Yes. So can you guys see the ovary developing into a fruit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys get it now? We'll watch, of course, more videos. This is not the end of the world. Do not worry about this. Okay. So for pollination to happen, for pollen to move into the stigma, which we call pollination, like this movement in here, it could happen by self-pollination, like the pollen inside the flower will move by itself, or it can happen by the help of other organisms, like the bees, for example, or insects. Can you guys see
Yeah.
the bee in here holding all the pollen on its body? Can you see?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
holding pollen on its body. Yes. When it
Stick
moves
on
to another flower, yes, they stick to their body. When they move to another flower, like in here, the bee will take the pollen to a new flower. Can you see?
Pollen is the female or the male?
Yes?
Miss, they have pollen grain, which is
The pollen is the female or male?
The
generative
pollen
cell.
is the male sex cells, the male one.
It is called generative cell. It has
And what is
generative
the
cell and
female?
tube cell.
Yes. So can you guys see how the bee helped in the pollination?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course, some insects, other birds and animals, they help in that because actually pollen stick to their bodies. Okay?
It's
It's
the
kind of
bee
sticky. Yes.
took some pollen from a flower and then gave it to
Moved
another
it to
flower.
another flower. Yes. That's right.
Yes, but why though?
Also, wind can help in this pollination thing. Can you see the pollen flying by the wind?
Yeah.
Yes, this also helps in the pollination process.
Yeah. This
Water
plant.
helps in pollination process. Can you see the pollen moving by the water? Can you see the
Yeah.
pollen, these small grains moving by the water to the female flower?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Other animals do not have seeds as we learned about them. Remember?
Yes.
They can't make seeds because they do not have flower. They do not grow
Spores.
flowers. Remember?
Like
They grow spores.
Like the fern, yes, they grow spores. Yes, and
like
spores are
carrots.
unicellular organisms that grow into a new plant. Can you see them? These browny
Miss,
things on the leaf.
yeah, miss like carrots. Does carrot has seeds?
Yes, carrots grow by seeds. Actually, carrots are roots. Okay?
Yeah.
What?
Roots.
I
The
never
carrots.
see seeds.
You never see their seeds because you did not see their flower.
Yes.
Yes. But can you guys see the spores in there? Okay,
Yes.
see, spores are unicellular organisms. Once they fall on the ground, they start growing into a new plant. But the seeds and the spores will only grow, guys, if the conditions are right. For example, if it's too cold for the plant to grow, it will not grow. The seed will stay there until the conditions are right for them to grow. For example, The seed can stay for years and years without growing, keeping the baby plant inside until the conditions are right. When they feel it's okay for them to grow, like there is enough space, there is water, nutrients in the soil, they will then grow into a new plant. Okay?
Okay.
This is the life cycle of the organisms that give or produce by spores. Okay, so can you guys see the spores falling down and then growing into a whole new plant?
Yes.
Yes. So do you guys have any questions about this one, this part of the lesson?
No.
No.
Are you sure you don't?
It
No,
is
it's pretty
easy.
easy.
I hope it
Yes.
is. So now, guys, you learned about that the life cycle. This is a new word for you guys. The life cycle are the stages the plants or the organisms goes through. Now you learned about the stages of plants, like germination is when the plant starts to grow. Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, when the conditions are right, the plant will grow or the seed will grow into a plant. Of course, first it swells and cracks open, okay, and it starts growing tiny roots and then stem and everything. Now we have the stage, the next stage, which is the seedling stage, when we can see the stem and the leaves coming out, okay. We have the flowering stage where you can guys see the flowers or the plant can now grow and develop flowers. Then we have pollination. Can you guys see the pollen on this flower in here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, just let me zoom the picture for you. These yellow things are pollen. This pinky circle, big circle, this is actually the stigma or the female part. These yellow ones are the male 6 cells. Okay, when this pollen joins the stigma, now we have fertilization. But before that, we have pollination, is when the pollen moves to the stigma. Okay?
Yes, but there is more than one, more than six male.
Yes, they should be that this way because some of them actually are wasted by the wind. Some of them fall on the ground, so they have to be, big numbers so they will not be wasted.
Miss,
Okay?
if they fall, they will die.
Yes.
Said.
Ah, yeah, that's sad. Okay, so what helps in the pollination, guys, are the colors and the scent of flowers. They are so powerful that they attract butterflies, bees, and other birds and insects, so they can help in pollination. Okay, so that's why the flowers have really specific scent in them, and they have really shiny colors, so they can attract other organisms to help in the pollination process. Do you get it now?
Yeah.
Yes. And you also guys learned about the parts of the flower. Remember? Yes, these two branchy things are the male parts. We call them stamen. The one in the middle, this fatty, standing up branch, which we call
The
stigma or the
female.
female part. Yes, we call them pistils. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see the petals, the petals. Petals are colorful so they can attract other organisms to the plant. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll watch a video now, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, let's watch the video first. I will put the link of the video on the SMS for you guys to watch, okay?
Miss, if the session ends, join again.
No, it will end actually with us ending the video. If the video did
Five
not end, you
minutes.
can join again, okay?
5 minutes and it will end. It's
Yes.
destiny.
Well, if the video did not end, you guys join again, okay?
Okay.
Okay.